Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I'm so sorry for such an unexpected hiatus in sharing YouTube content. It was really unintentional. I have a boring excuse, I've just been busy. I've been traveling a lot, and I think I've said this to you before, but for me, vlogging is all about momentum. And when I've got a really good momentum with it, and I get so much from doing it because I love talking to you and I always feel like we're sort of in a dialogue together, which I enjoy so much, then I feel like I keep doing it because I remember like, oh, I want to share this and I want to tell everyone about this or whatever it is. And when I fall off from that habit, the habit of filming yourself talking, it's a very easy one to fall out of, for me anyway. But I've missed it so much, and I really didn't, this was a totally unintentional thing to not have shared a YouTube video for so long. But I'm back in London, and I'm here for a while, which feels really nice after quite, like a busy few weeks of travel as well, and lots of work things going on, which has been amazing, but I feel really good to be back. So I thought that we would catch up. I really need to put some lip balm on, and I don't, trusty Burt's Bees one, just had over there. I've just done my skincare and I'm just gonna get ready for the day. It's Sunday. I'm going to watch the cricket today with my friend Katie, as you do on a Sunday. It's a very sunny day, so I'm looking forward to that, but it's like an hour away. It's in St John's Wood. So we're gonna get ready because I need to leave in probably about 45 minutes. Still mostly using up makeup products, but I got sent the Westmen Atelier sun drops, which I keep seeing on TikTok. Bronzing drops, sorry, sun tone bronzing drops. I don't actually know, I don't know if you put them on as bronzer or sort of all over, but I want to try them because they look really good. I'm being stupid. Why? Is it a twist? Yes, it's a twist. It's a twist, Elizabeth. Ooh, it looks quite dark. Well, let's just do that. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, okay, I haven't got anything else on my skin apart from my SPF, the Helio Care one. Oh, that went from being quite scary to quite nice. So maybe you do, I probably should use a brush, but I've started like this now, so I'm gonna carry on. You saw how little I used. So, oh, that's probably too much that time. Oh, it just kind of rubs in, so maybe you really, okay, I think that what you could do is put them in with like a bit of moisturiser. I could even put them in with my SPF actually, and then put it all over my face. Right, I need to try and do things in the right order. I don't think that was right, but that's those. I've been wanting to try those for ages. Thank you for sending me them, Massimo Atelier. Now I'm still using the Minimalist. I think I said this a while ago, but I'm trying to use things up that I've had on the go for ages. So I was using a different concealer that I finally finished, and now I'm back onto this, and I love it. And this makeup brush is a Victoria Beckham one, which is very luxurious to use. But yeah, I'm good. I'm really good actually. Work's been so great. Did a most amazing event for Buffy's in New York with Monica Vinader and McNally Jackson, which was insane to get to do something there. It was so special. And it's the summer fair next weekend. Currently there's rain on the forecast and I'm so stressed about it, but hopefully it'll be okay. It is indoors, but we've got this like big garden space, which is so beautiful because there's like bamboo everywhere and sculptures, and I really, really, really want us to be able to use the outside. So I'm hoping that this weather forecast changes, but I can't do anything about it. And other than that, we are very on top of things. I've got quite a few bits to do this week to prep, which I'll show you all of it, but we're in a good spot with it. I'm going to try and use a bit more of the sun drops and see if I use a brush, how that goes. Right, I've pushed loads of it into a brush and just put a bit more on my cheeks. My face is paler than my body because I've been doing very good at putting my SPF 50 on all the time. So I do need a little bit more of a tan on my face to match. Okay, I think I like those. They feel like they blend really nicely. I'm not convinced I'm doing it quite right. Still the blusher alternating between the Victoria Beckham Colour Wash, which I've nearly finished, so I'm going to use that today, or one of the Flush Balms. I love them both. But yeah, I've been reading loads. I've got lots of reading updates for you. One thing I did do ages ago was I filmed myself trying on trousers in New York and dresses to continue this ongoing wardrobe clear out I'm doing. So that's going to be, I'm going to put that in there because I filmed it already weeks ago, but it will be quite a long segment. So I'll put it in at some point and timestamp it in case you're not really interested in watching me try on, honestly, probably about 30 pairs of trousers. Next, I'm going to use, despite me saying I'm using things up, I rebought this because it's my favourite ever highlighter, I think. It's just the best. And I saw it in Sephora and was like, oh, it's so good. It's the Tower 28 Super Dew in no shade. So it's the only one I've used that almost feels like how it would look if you put like lip balm on your cheekbones. Like there is a sheen, but it's not sort of a glittery one. It just makes you look really glowy and dewy. It's so good, and I was missing having it, so I did buy that. Brows, I keep alternating between either the Merit Brow Volumizer, whatever the brow pomades call it they do, which is great, or if I can be bothered doing a two-step one. We're going to do two-step today, which is then I'm using Vive. I'm drawn on a bit more. Yeah, I've been reading some really good books, which I'll also sit down and talk to you about at some point. But I'm currently reading our book club book for this month, which is Blindness by José Saramago. It's a Portuguese Jose, so you do pronounce the J, I believe, but I still think I'm not quite getting that pronunciation right. But it's not a Jose, as far as I know, if it's Portuguese. And it's a very dark novel about an epidemic of what he calls white blindness, where people all go blind, but rather than blindness being sort of how you would traditionally consider it, like close your eyes, you see darkness, it being like a white, there's a bit where he describes it of light shining through a very dense cloud, and that's all you can see. So it's very scary actually, but I'm really enjoying it. It's like kind of a very relentless style of writing, long sentences, there's no character names. You have to really focus on it, and it makes it quite difficult because it's also very challenging in its content at times. There's lots of trigger warnings that it would need to come with. It's hard going to read, but I mean I quite like a bleak book, so I am enjoying it in so much as you can enjoy a book like that. I think it's really well written, so I'm excited to talk about that, which is happening next week. And yeah, I've got some other good reads. Eyelashes curled. I've been using one from Sephora because the really old eyelash curler I had finally gave it the ghost, and I'm ready. I don't know if I look my skin tone looks even enough with these sun drops. What do we think? I think it's okay. Let me get ready and then see. I don't know what to wear today. The dress code is smart casual, no flip-flops. Oh my god, I've got some really good shoes. Hang on, they're right here I think. So weird to show you shoes in the bathroom, but I'm going to wear these. These are from Massimo Dutti. I keep buying shoes on Massimo Dutti. They're so good. They also come in black, and I'm so tempted to get them in both colours, but I haven't because the brown is so dark. Styling wise, I think it's kind of similar. But they are a leather slip-on shoe, and they're all suede inside, so they're really comfortable. I love them. They're like one of those exceptional high street pieces. So I'm going to wear those today. I'm just going to wash my hands. So another thing that I'm trying to really consciously do, which I'm always trying to consciously do, is be a sort of more streamlined person. You know how I've spoken to you about in the past of like, everything's in every handbag. Like I've got bits in the bottom of every handbag. There's like lip balms, and they'll be like, I want a specific lip product, but it's in a handbag I used 3 weeks ago, and I don't take things out and then put them all in one place so that they're all there for when I want to find it again. This is an incredibly small example, but I hope that that as an example exemplifies how I am in certain areas of my life. And it really frustrates me. I get so cross with myself for it because I lose so much time for looking for things, or just like, it just feels like a disorganization in my life, and other parts of my life I'm very organized with. But this is something about who I am that I actually would really like to change and work on. And I have friends like my mum who are so, like, everything has its place, they know where things are, it's just organised. And I want to be able to be more like that. And I do think there's a difference in people fundamentally, and for some people it's much harder to be like that for some reason. And I'm in that category. Anyway, So one part of my life that I have identified as being like a time suck in this way is how much I faff when I'm getting ready. And I have a tendency to start getting ready, put an outfit on, and then faff and faff and faff, try loads of different things on, make a mess, then I'm rushing to get out the door, don't have time to tidy up the mess, there's stuff everywhere. So I leave stressed, and then when I come back home, I come back to mess and feel stressed. So I've been trying over the last week or so to, when the outfit's good enough, to just stop, to leave. Like if it all matches, if it looks nice, to not let myself faff. And it's a funny one because it's also part of my job is like sharing outfits online and how I would style things. So I think there is a part of like having time to play around with it and work out what you like and what small changes make a big difference to an outfit or whatever. But I think I need to sort of categorize that of like, that is maybe part of my work sometimes when I need to dedicate things to thinking about outfits in that way. But for day to day, when the outfit is good enough, I need to get myself out the fucking door without getting changed 10 more times. So we're gonna get ready now and we're gonna stop when the outfit's good enough. This is a new thing I've been doing and it has been helping actually. And I am also hopeful that it will help my styling overall because it will make me more instinctive over how to get the outfit right first time. And actually will then feel like a more effortless way of dressing, which is sort of what I want the underpinning of my style to always feel like. And it will have been achieved more effortlessly. And I'm hoping it will like hone in my eye within my own wardrobe of how to put things together. And I'm sure all of this sounds incredibly trivial as well, but in a pursuit of just not being disorganized, basically, this is where I've started. Guys, I let myself down. I faffed. I don't like my outfit. There's a mess upstairs. What have I got on me? I just couldn't get it right, and I don't like what I'm wearing, but I'm going to show you anyway, part of this journey of trying to not faff. This t-shirt's from Madewell. It's my absolute favourite t-shirt at the moment. It's a really good baggy fit, a Fendi red bag. Tried to dress this up a little bit with some jewellery. These are from Lee Studios. These are from Monica Veneda. This is Monica Veneda. This is Anika, what's the surname? Anika Kens, I think. I'll tag it. Also Monica Veneda. And then some very classic Ray-Bans. And then I have on these. These are actually like a very heavy silk, so they look much more dressed up in person. You have to believe me and trust me. My trousers from Soeur. And then Repetto ballet flats. I think what went wrong for me was trying to wear the Massimo Dutti backless shoes, and they're actually very casual shoes. And I was finding it quite hard to dress up and stay weather appropriate without, going with that very heavy fabrics that then hang. Like I think they need a jean or a very structured trouser to balance, and everything to be lightweight enough just has a bit more of a looseness to it. So it looked way too casual. This is also probably, is this smart casual? Smart casual is such a broad dress code, isn't it? But I think it's definitely a casual, leaning smart casual, but I think I look smart enough because everything is a very nice shape, very nice fabrics, nice bag, nice jewellery. So this is what we've gone with. I think I've done a really bad job. Oh well, tomorrow's a new day. Oh my god, I really didn't think I would get that on camera. I just filmed the fox as he was coming in, but I was going to film him and then tell you that we have this issue on our road of a fox that is stealing shoes, as you just saw. And when I got back from a trip the other week, came in, opened the doors outside and just kicked some flip-flops off, went upstairs, had a shower, unpacked, came back downstairs, missing a flip-flop. And I was like, I'm going insane. Looked everywhere, and then remembered on our street group chat that everyone was talking about this thieving fox that is coming in and stealing shoes. So can't have the back door open at the moment if you want to keep all of your shoes, but I can't believe we just got that bit on camera. Anyway, it's Monday morning, it's 10 a.m. I've been to the gym. I've got a very fun task to do today. These are the bags we have for the summer fair, the Buffy summer fair, which is this weekend. It's like an eco plastic bag. I'm green, you can recycle it, you can reuse it. And so we got stickers to put on them, vinyl stickers, which you can also really peel off really easily so that you can then recycle this bag. I'm not going to peel it off because I've stuck this on already, but I'm really pleased with them because we thought it would look so nice, everyone with whatever books they buy. Then it would look like this. You'd be able to see where everyone's books are. So I went with this as the option, and my stickers have arrived. So I need to do 500 bags. The other thing we've got to do is drinks vouchers because we have a drink sponsor. So everyone gets 2 free margaritas, which I'm really pleased about. So my little like paper discs arrived today to do those as drinks vouchers. And I'm going to have to stamp 800 of those. So yeah, we've sold 400 tickets basically, and I've got 500 bags to do. Just it's always good to have extra. So that's what I'm going to be doing a lot of today. It is Tuesday lunchtime. I am sticking stickers on carrier bags for the summer fair. We've just ordered ice, we've ordered glassware, and we had a call with the venue this morning to discuss the final layout. So yeah, we're really like final finishing touches with it all. It's just a case of deliveries coming on time really this week. And I need to send note cards to a printer. I need to do that so that we've got our staff pick note cards. And yeah, I'm going to get my hair cut this afternoon, which I'm really excited about. I really need a haircut. And then I've got an event to go to this evening, which will be really nice. It's in Shoreditch, so it's not too far. Another one done. I finished the book club book this morning as well, which I thought was great. It's a really heavy, hard read. Sarah Margot's writing style is kind of reminds me of Cormac McCarthy at points, like not very much sort of humanity in it in more ways than one. That there's the content itself is very violent and brutal and hard to read, and he doesn't spend huge amounts of time building up the humanity of the characters, which I can really understand why it just doesn't work for some people. But I really like it. I find the style of writing, Sarah Margot, is like super long sentences. There's no punctuation around dialogue. There's no character names. So you have to sort of work quite hard to keep up with what's going on. And I think rather than it being delivered to you on a plate of what people are feeling and how they're responding to things, because you have to work hard to follow along with the way he's writing, you get that, you manage to take out from it, I think, what he's intending to put in, and build these characters up, but in a way that makes you work quite hard for it, and I find it really rewarding. So I'm really excited to talk about the book club book next week. Do you know one book that I had to put down and not finish, which I think I'll come back to at a different point, was 2666 by Roberto Bolaño. This is actually the second Bolaño book I've not finished. I also didn't finish The Savage Detectives. And I think it's twofold. I think I like his writing stuff, it's not that. I think it is hard to read, and that maybe my like level of reading isn't quite, I'm trying to meet something where I can't be met yet. I'm not quite at that level of being able to read books like that. I do think that's a really big part of your reading journey, of understanding where you're at and what you can comfortably sit and read and engage with and not get lost in. And he has lots of short books and lots of short stories, so I'm actually going to try read some of his short stories next, because I'm really interested in his work. But 2666 is split into 5 books, and there's sort of follows 5 sets of stories, and the linking factor is that there is lots of women being murdered. First 2 stories I really was into, and the 4th one, I think, which is called the part about the murders, so it's like the part about fate, the part about the artists, I think, is the first one, then the part about the murders, is, I think it must be about 500 pages long maybe. It's the biggest part of the book. book's 1,000 pages-ish, maybe a bit less. And the part about the murders is a huge number of characters introduced and a sort of unrelenting description of the bodies of women being found and what has happened to them and how they were killed, and there's lots of sexual violence within it as well, which is for obvious reasons very hard to read anyway. And then, like I said, there's a huge number of characters alongside that too, that I think to read this book well, you need to be like building your own character map of like, how does this person relate to this person? There's new police officers being introduced all the time. But I was like part listening to it, part reading it. And because I was losing my way in it, I found that I wasn't following the plot as such. And all that was standing out to me was these descriptions of murders and violence to women. And I don't mind violent books, but I do find that has to be part of the plot for a reason. It has to bring something to the novel. I don't want it in there just gratuitously for no reason. And I don't think Bolaño's doing that, but I don't think that I was paying enough attention to the book or managing to read the book well enough to take away the other things that he was doing at the same time. So I just felt like I was reading an unrelenting story about violence to women, which I ultimately decided, do you know what, this hasn't met me at the right time. Maybe I'll come back to it another day, another time in my life, and be able to get a lot more out of it, because the first two stories in it I really enjoyed and I was really into, and I was like, right, I've cracked a Bolaño, like I'm gonna get really into this. And then yeah, it lost me, which in the Savage Detectives also happened, because I loved the first part and the second part lost me. So I've got a theme happening there with me and Bolaño. So I decided not to finish that book. But yeah, I'm going to talk about what I have been reading in more depth at some point when I'm not distracted by air bubbles in this sticker that I cannot get to sit flat. Oh, this is going to take ages if they're all taking this long. Use a bookmark. Let's see if that helps me. Oh, that was satisfying. Right, I've just got ready to go out. I want to faff so badly and try on different options, but I'm not going to. This is good enough. I'm going to stick with it. It's all the colours I like. I feel comfortable. I don't know what it is about it. Like I like the outfit, and then I'm like, oh, what if a different shirt, or what if a different pair of trousers, or do I want to wear these shoes? But this is good enough. So we're going to go out like this. This is nice and like smart for a little event as well, but not too smart. I need to iron stuff, but I will do that. This is an old shirt from Soeur, my growing blue shirt collection, of which I can't have enough. These trousers are amazing. They're from J. Crew. See, now I've done that, I want to wear them with like a t-shirt, like a white t-shirt and a belt. Am I allowed to try that and make one tiny change? Oh, I want to. I'm going to let myself see. I'm already letting myself down, aren't I? But they're such good trousers. And then my beloved Jamie Haller shoes. I'm like now so converted to a sort of colourful shoe that this is such a simple outfit, but it makes it more interesting. I can like get them out like that.
They look really good.
Don't they?
Yeah.
And they peel off really easy as well, so that you can still recycle the bag. We've got to stamp 800 of these.
Oh fuck you, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's really a lot of Jinx vouchers.
It's so many. This will be 100, this pile. So we'll get an idea of how long
alternate.
it's taken. Yeah.
Should we swap half or like around halfway?
Well, I can see how long it takes me to do 100, and then you can do the next 100.
Yeah. That's fine.
Look, guys. You think it's a little family? This one here, that's just, he's limping, as you're going to see. I think it's his front, that's that paw, isn't it? The front right paw, and he keeps playing with apples. Get the apple. Try not to move too much, because this one keeps seeing me, and I think this is the youngest one. I could watch them all day. Oh, this one's so, oh, I think I've just gone too close. He's gone, that's the one that was on the sofa. Right, time to show you my outfit. At home, I've got on a top from Skull Studio. It's like my favourite neckline. Vintage Loewe bag, belt, belt is from Cordera. The trousers are from the Row. My shoes are from Mango. I have this like cotton jumper here from Navy Grey. Oh, my knee hurts. Which is such a good summer jumper. I'm going to link it because I've been taking it out with me most evenings just in case it gets a bit chillier. And I am so excited for a drink, I can't lie. Today has been a long old day. So yeah, going to Goodbye Horses. They've got a spot which is great. I think a spot outside as well. Good morning guys, it's Friday morning. I've just had a nice lie-in. I haven't got out of bed till 8:30, which just felt really lovely. I'm sort of treating today like a nice slow, like I've got some work to do, but I think I'm pretty on top of everything ahead of the fair tomorrow. And I'm at home all day today actually, which also feels really nice. I'm just waiting for my laptop to turn on. It's having a similarly slow morning to me. Just woken up to a publisher pulling out of the fair because of staffing problems, and I'm just trying to think of a solution to that as we speak, because I really want them there because they're a really good publisher. And yeah, obviously it's the day before, so I'm just trying to work that out. Anyway, I've worked that out. I've got to just edit through the photos that I took yesterday for Mango and Suzanne for Instagram posts. So I'm going to go through those and get them sent over so that hopefully the brands have got time to approve them today, as it's Friday. So that's going to be my first job, and I'm going to do that while I drink my tea. And then I'm going to shower and get ready, and I need to do a little food shop again. How does that happen all the time? So I might go do that early because it's such a gorgeous morning. And then I've got to do more stamping of the drink stamps. There's not the stamp on these, but just these. I think I've got 500 to go, but the carrier bags are done. I need to put everything together that I need to take in the morning because I'm going to leave at like probably 7:30, 8ish. It's all the way in West London, so it's far away from here. So I need to be fully sorted tonight, and I would also really like to read a bit today. I'm just going to go to the shops, feeling actually really low today, which is so annoying. I was just deciding what I want to have for tea and lunch. And I don't know if you ever get this, a very like sort of woe is me moment when you're like, I'm sick of looking after myself. Can someone else just take the reins? And like the decision of having what to have for 2 meals. I'm like, I can't keep making these decisions in my life. And yet they persist. So I think I'll blame hormones because I'm like a week out of my period. And yeah, I think this is one of those symptoms that's getting a bit worse for me as I get older, like a real couple of flat low days. And yeah, I think like as the day's gone on, I feel a bit more upset about that publisher pulling it out, and just so like out of one of those things that just happens, isn't it? You can't really help these things sometimes, but yeah, I think it's hard sometimes not to feel a bit disheartened when you're working really hard on stuff, and I just want it to come together.
You don't have to feel bad. Baby, I'm the best you ever had. Maybe you should go and celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. I'm the best you ever had. I'm the one that got away. Darling, it's still driving me insane. Sorry, I just had to run away, run away, run away. Say hi from me to your dad. I am in love. I so in love. I've been myself just in time.
Salad. I'm actually going to eat it straight from the bowl, but I assure you I'm not going to eat all of that. With kidney beans, chickpeas, feta cheese, artichoke hearts, roasted red peppers, some capers, some red wine vinegar, lemon, olive oil, salt, pepper. It's quite simple and fresh. I'm just gonna dig into this for a bit. Good morning, guys. Oh my god, what a gorgeous morning. Let's get the doors open. Look at the sunshine. It is a beautiful sunny morning. It's about 6:45. Just waiting for the kettle to finish boiling. Do you know what I really need? A new toaster. This toaster is past it. It's disgusting now. Does anyone recommend any toasters? I also made the mistake of looking inside my kettle yesterday, which is always a horrible thing to do, especially if you live in London where the water's so hard. But I think this has got a bit longer in it. But yeah, any toaster recommendations would be much appreciated. Maybe I'll spend 10 minutes out looking online at toasters. It's mindless that I was going to read, but now I'll read. I am good. I slept well, which is really pleased about. And I'm ready. I just am going to have maybe like 15-20 minutes reading time and then get ready and get an Uber there, which will take an hour. Excuse me. Big yawn. And then it's summer fair day. Yeah, we didn't manage to fix that publisher problem. So we're 9 publishers instead of 10. Which is fine. I don't think it will actually change how the day feels at all. And there's still going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of books there for people to shop and everything. So I think that part of it will be fine. And yeah, I'm really excited to get there. And my anxiety this morning is have all the books arrived, because that bit, like all the publishers sent their books to the venue ahead of time. And yeah, I just want to get there and see everything, you know, and you sort of get to a point where you're like, I feel like I need to have control of this to feel okay. So hopefully they will have. Yeah, I think it's all gonna go well, better than well. It's gonna be amazing. I'm just gonna read. I've started burning wood last night, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It didn't win a book vote, but I've been wanting to read it for ages, so I'm gonna read this for 10-15 minutes. Okay, this is my outfit. These are the special trousers I treat myself to when I left New York from Kallmeyer. You might remember I bought a really long pair of black trousers from Kallmeyer last summer that are like, they're sort of really, really long, really high-waisted, quite skinny through the top of the leg, and then a bit of a sort of boot cut. And I love them. And so I went in the day before I left New York and saw these and thought, you know what? This feels so flattering. It kind of, I like having this over my tummy, which is sort of the part of my body I sometimes feel the most self-conscious of. I might need to pin it in somewhere. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So these are them. And then just a black tank top from Leset. These look really nice with like a loose white T-shirt. But I just, a white T-shirt is such a bad idea for me on a day where I've got this much going on. I know that I'll like spill something, or like carrying boxes, get dirt all over myself, and then feel very self-conscious all day. And I'm just deciding between a red flip-flop or which are from Port Menorca, or my black Massimo Dutti sandals. Both have got squishy soles, which is why I've gone with them. I really am so in love with these Jamie Haller shoes, but they're almost like walking on the floor. And I'm going to be on my feet literally all day today. So I need a bit of support. Well, not that this is offering support, but the squishiness. Which shoe do we think? Maybe the red one, maybe just for a bit of something. And I think it dresses it down slightly, and it's not a dressy event really, it's just, you know, a book fair. So I think I'm gonna go with the flip-flop. This is it. We're just bringing all of the books from the publishers through. And this is the bar with all of the bottles. And then we have, this is where Anna's gonna be playing the piano. And we have out here in the garden. It's so special, like insanely special. We're so lucky.
margarita and margarita. He can
Actually,
have them when he
should.
gets home. Although he had some friends to stay last weekend, and they, a few of them hadn't tried it before. Took a sip after spending the afternoon on rosé, and they were like, I'm not having rosé ever again. This is all I want to drink. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Oh, look at that. Hello everybody, I am in the bath having a beer. Cheers. If you came to the book fair, thank you so much. It was so special. I am bone tired. It was a long but brilliant day. We had, the pianist was amazing, all of the publishers were so happy, everything went to plan, there was no mishaps, everything was where it should have been, the margaritas were great. We had, yeah, it was just perfect. Hundreds of people came, there's not very many no-shows, everyone sat and read for ages in the garden. It was just so beautiful, and I am so, this was the moment that I wanted when I was at home after it, just knowing that it all went to plan, not wishing it away feeling, but just, is this how weddings feel like actually, when you have been working and planning towards something for so long, and this feels like there's so much riding on it, and then when you get to the end of it, the biggest feeling is like, it feels so amazing, it was amazing, and the biggest feeling I'm feeling is thank God that all went to plan. So yeah, I'm so happy. I'm bone tired, my knees swollen up again as well, and I think that's, yeah, it was a lot of time on my feet, but I've got no plans tomorrow. I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna scroll on my phone. I don't give a shit. I'm not even gonna limit myself. I'm gonna do whatever I want, whenever I want, and most of that is gonna be sitting on my phone on TikTok. If you came, thank you so much for coming. It was, oh my god, I feel emotional. It was such a success. It was, you didn't think that I'd be able to do an event that big and like have so many people show up, and everyone was so kind, and all of the publishers at the end that I was talking to, they were like, firstly saying how much they'd sold, secondly how well read everyone was, and they were like, when we described books as sort of being experimental or difficult in any way, everyone was like, oh my gosh, just so ready for those books, and just how lovely everybody was, and like wanting to come and talk about the books so much, and that, I think I'm so proud of what Buffy's is that it really is for people who love books and love to read and want to read more, and yeah, it really came through today in a way that was so special. So I feel really grateful. I feel really grateful. I can't wait to go through all the content. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I think I needed fresh eyes to appreciate it even more, and we've been tagged in loads of stuff, which is so nice. But yeah, we did it. 400 people event, we did it. I want to do something even bigger now. Oh, I've got something in my teeth this whole time I've been talking to you. But yeah, I want to do something even bigger. I want to do it again next year. I'm going to see how else we can make this incredibly special. It was amazing. So if you came, thank you so much. Good morning, guys. It's Monday morning. I just finished editing this vlog, all 40 minutes of it, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I know that I need to talk about books and things. And I'm going to keep literally start a new vlog today, so that there should be one next weekend as well, hopefully, or beginning of next week. And I promise to talk about books in that. This one has got so much filled with all of the summer fair stuff. But thank you so much for watching. Also, the other thing that happened that evening when I was vlogging after the summer fair is a fox came all the way through the house to the front door, where I'd taken off the red flip-flops I had on at the summer fair. And I heard it. I was upstairs and I had the doors open, but I heard it come in and grab get the shoes. It's ripped one of them. I think I might be able to fix it, but I managed to find both shoes in the garden. But they're coming all the way into the house if they don't see you before, because I was upstairs, which is insane. I can't believe that they're that bold. Like, that is so not anything I've experienced with foxes before, for them to come this far into our house. So having to be really careful about having the doors open when I'm not in the kitchen, basically, if I want to have any shoes left over. I also had a panic because I thought they'd taken a Chanel shoe, and it turned out that they hadn't, that I just hadn't looked for it properly. But I did have a moment of thinking, oh my god, they've taken a Chanel ballet pump. That was stressful, but that thankfully didn't turn out to be the case. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. Like I said, next time I promise to have some book content. I've got like a really normal week this week. I've got book club on Thursday, but no huge things I'm working towards this week. So I'll definitely have time to sit and talk about books. But thank you so much for watching. Anything mentioned clothes-wise, I'll link in the description box. And I hope you've enjoyed. I'm really glad to be back sharing stuff on YouTube as well. And I'll see you in the next one.